Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us truth through the Spirit, and shalom to the mighty Akim and Akwaf out there who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. And today's topic's gonna be I don't know what's gonna be entitled, but basically we're gonna be talking about the double-mindedness of not just Esau, Edom, but people in general. Esau, Jake, all the other nations as well, okay? So, now, first let's listen to this. Okay, this is a very interesting video that I saw a very long time ago, and I just recently found it again because I saw something else. I'll show you guys everything. So first, let's listen to this.
Infants a table with objects, and then the table is suddenly removed, but the researchers have rigged the objects so they remain stationary, suspended in the air. The infants watching this react non-verbally with surprise and shock. Why? In another experiment, they show young children a boy stealing an apple. Then the boy walks on a bridge that collapses. They ask the children, why did the bridge collapse? And the children overwhelmingly agree that it was because the boy stole the apple. These children come from a variety of religious and non-religious backgrounds, and none of them would even be able to articulate the belief that somehow morality can affect physical events like the collapse of a bridge. And the children overwhelmingly agree that it was because the boy stole the apple. These children come from a variety of religious and non-religious backgrounds, and none of them would even be able to articulate the belief that somehow morality can affect physical events like the collapse of a bridge.
Alright, so basically, and Slacky, I was muted. Basically, the children came from a variety of different backgrounds, okay? Religious backgrounds, meaning that some of them were atheists, some of them were Christians, Muslims, and all that stuff. But they all overwhelmingly agreed that the reason why the bridge collapsed, which is not a person or able to make their own, a bridge is something that's obviously not able to make its own decision, it collapsed on the boy, putting that boy in a bad spot or harming him or whatever. So, they all concluded at their young age that because the boy did something wrong, stealing the apple, he got punished for it. But the thing is, they didn't say it in the sense that, or it's not being presented in the sense that, Slakia, it's not being presented in the sense that, they're saying that God, so-called God, or Slakia, God, removed the bridge or broke the bridge because he stole the apple. They're just saying that because the boy stole the apple, the bridge collapsed on him. Okay? So, with that shows the ingrained, the mindset that the kids have. Like, okay, so if you do something bad's going to happen to you. Okay? And also, there's outside from just, Christianity and Islam, there's also the people believing in karma. Even Christians believe and say, karma about stuff like that. People have been saying a whole bunch of stuff. The universe is telling, like, all that stuff. All right. So, as a result, that's why, that's the mindset the ingrained mindset, the mental mindset. There was also another part. Okay, yeah, here.
Nonetheless, they all share this intuition.
It is said that there are no atheists in a foxhole. This is because in the heat of war, the atheist relies on his intuitions that God exists and can help him. So he calls out reflexively. Similarly for the atheist at sea, when the dark storm blows, tall waves batter his ship, and the watery grave beckons, the sailor cries out, "Oh God, save me." This is not because the atheist sailor consciously believed in God all along but kept it a secret. Rather, the belief in God is a deep human intuition that's not always conscious but can nonetheless manifest itself in extreme situations.
Okay, that's another thing as well. A lot of times you hear people say just out of nowhere, "Oh, God damn it," or "Oh my God," and stuff like that. And while initially you don't know if they're atheists or not, a lot of time, well, no, I'm not going to say that. But for this specific example, it is saying that someone or the atheists in these examples are instinctively calling out for God to save them in their time of peril. Okay, so that's again further supporting the whole child experiment or child survey, I guess, where what happened? Why did the boy that stole the apple fall at the bridge? Okay, it's basically the same thing. All right. Now, with all this in mind, I was watching another video, and I heard this.
Scrying. And scrying is some form of witchcraft that has to do with portals to other realms or something. Even though I don't believe in witchcraft, I'm still gonna avoid people who do.
Alright, so now, hearing what the guy said, he said he doesn't believe in witchcraft, but he's going to avoid someone that does believe in witchcraft. Now, this is a complete contradiction to what people think of to the whole what's the word? The whole melting pot mindset that Edom follows. All right, a lot of them, they say, "Oh, I will freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of all this," but hear what he just said. He just said he's going to avoid someone that believes in witchcraft. So realistically, if you thought that it was not an issue or it was not dangerous, you would not be afraid of it. Okay. Now, a good example, another example is how if someone says, "Oh, I can summon Leviathan or whatever," okay? If someone just makes that bold claim, okay? So if they said that they can summon Leviathan and then Leviathan can go around killing people, are you gonna say, "Hey, summon Leviathan, let me see," because you want to see if they're telling the truth? You want to see if it's real, okay? You're basically challenging them. You're saying you want to see it, okay? You're basically saying you want to see it, even though you know Leviathan is dangerous. You're saying you want to see it because you want to prove that it's not real. All right. So the fact that he's saying, "Oh, I'm not going to associate with someone who believes in witchcraft," even though Esau said, "Oh, peace, unity, coexistence," that's what the thing is for the all religions falling under one banner. Okay. With that, it's not only is it contradictory, it is basically him admitting subconsciously he believes in witchcraft. All right. So the fact that he's saying that he doesn't want to be associated with him is basically a confession saying that he believes in witchcraft. Okay. Because I can admit I believe in, well, obviously I can't fully say I fully believe in witchcraft. I just have never experienced it myself or seen it, but I personally will say, oh, witchcraft does exist, so I'm gonna stay away from people who believe in that, because I don't want to risk the chance of someone who actually knows about all that black magic crap casting all that stuff on me. All right. And this is a little funny thing I thought would be a good example of, that whole witchcraft. Oh, do you believe in witchcraft and whatnot?
Jeez. What are you talking about?
Bro, you've seen what they've done to people on Twitter when they hit that move. Alright, you're dead.
What is he so anxious for?
I worked so hard to make my movement intimidating because I can't do the combo. Please, just quit out.
Bro, unpause the game.
Oh, shit, he didn't fall for it.
Okay, so basically he told him to unpause the game, okay? The first one, the guy was playing Kazuya. He's trying to intimidate him into just giving up, but he just started it. He did the first hit, he didn't finish it, okay? But obviously the second player, he was like, okay, no, let me see it, okay? Because it's just like in the same mindset. If you truly did fear, yes, you would avoid it. But if you didn't fear, if you didn't believe in it, if you didn't believe that, oh, he could do the death combo, because I believe it's a death combo, whatever. If he truly believed that he could do a death combo on him, he would have raged. He would have left. He would just quit out. But the fact that he didn't shows that he's not afraid. Okay, there's the difference in believing and not believing. Because if you actually believe in something, you're going to be afraid of actually experiencing it. Okay, but if you don't believe in something, then you're gonna be willing to challenge said witchcraft or said death combo. All right. Now, this also applies into believing in the Most High YAHAWASHI. All right. Now, in Psalm chapter 14, verse 1, the fool has said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. Okay. They say that just like with the first video I showed, there's a whole subconsciousness of there is a God, and then there's the non-subconsciousness. It's like they are double-minded. All right. James chapter 1 verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Okay, so people will say one thing like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from. I don't believe in witchcraft, but I'm gonna stay away from it. So that's two contradictory things. Okay, they don't speak in the same direction. Okay, because if you truly didn't believe in witchcraft, you would not be afraid of witchcraft. All right, and then for Slovakia. So yeah, so in the it's showing that that person is going to be doing things contrary to what they say. Okay, so you avoiding you avoiding witchcraft or avoiding the Most High, well, Slakia, avoiding witchcraft is contradictory, because if, again, people like people and magic, okay, a lot of people, they always want to say, oh, magic is not real. They always want to try their best to disprove magic. If someone says, oh, I can perform magic tricks or whatever, they want to say, okay, let me see, and then they want to try to find out the trick that people do behind their magic trick in order to expose them as frauds. All right, that's where oh, I don't believe in magic. That's how the two words actually go together. All right, now another thing, okay. 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 8. Likewise must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy to filthy lucre. Okay, now look at this. Looking at this word grave, the definition, it's used as an adjective, obviously. Grave, very serious, important, grave danger, a grave discussion, serious in appearance or manner. Okay, so basically, being serious, you have to be serious. The deacons must be serious, okay, not double tongue, not given too much wine, as in, like, you have to be sober minded. You have to be right in your mind, okay, as in wine, as in you're not right in the head, okay, and also not greedy of filthy lucre. All right. All right, so basically, it says deacons, yes, but that's basically anyone who goes around speaking on anything, really, anything that you try to prove or disprove. If you're saying, oh, witchcraft doesn't exist, or if you're saying, oh, the Most High doesn't exist, you can't be contradicting. Slakia, that was so dumb. Slakia. You can't be contradicting yourself, all right? And these atheists are contradicting themselves because, again, the people in the first video, it said when an atheist is in a life or death situation, they're going to call on God. When some people in general, they say, oh my God, or God damn, or something like that. Something to the effect where they're using God, the word God, as the name of the Most High when that's not his name. Okay? So they're still, in a sense, calling on God, yet they're still atheists. All right? Continuing on. Okay, another thing is another thing to make note of is that the Most High YAHAWAH is only for Israel. He does not care about all the other nations, okay? It's only the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? Only the Israelites by blood, by their father's side, is who the Most High is dealing with. So all you other nations, you guys can go practice your whatever ism, all right? And I'm gonna show that in over here, Luke chapter 24, verse 21. But we trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Israel, and beside all this, today is the third day since these things were done. Okay, so YAHAWASHI. Okay, he came to redeem Israel. All right. Another precept, Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, so basically it is, again, the only people that really need to have a full understanding on coming to the understanding that the Most High does exist and whatnot, and doing what they're supposed to do, are the Israelites. All right, YAHAWASHI was sent, only, which is the name of the Most High's Son. He was sent to the Israelites. Okay, now only the Israelites are the ones that actually really need to come into this truth. All the other nations will come, will not really come, but come to this truth, but actually practice everything that the Most High wants them to practice, all the law, statutes, and commandments, after Esau is taken off of his high horse or his throne or whatever. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's basically it. It's just subconsciously, a lot of times people say, "Oi, Slakia," not subconsciously. When they want to, they say, "Oh, they don't believe in the Most High power," but subconsciously, their actions contradict what they claim to believe. Okay, a lot of time, if they're in danger and literally no one can save them, all right, they're going to call on the Most High Yahweh. Okay, literally, and no one else. They're going to say, "Oh, God, save me," and whatnot, blah blah blah. Save me now, change my ways, like all that crap that we've heard of before. All right. And another thing is, I heard it's a matter of oh, I want to do what I want. I don't want to have accountability of myself. I mean, it could be about that, but to be honest, for me, I don't really dive deep into that, because I'm seeing how they're acting. I see their actions is very contradictory. Okay, they say certain things, but they're double-minded, because on the flip side, they're not saying, "Oh, Slakia." On the flip side, when they're in trouble or when they see something, when they're in trouble, they're gonna call on the Most High. All right. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who taught us truth through the Spirit. And with that, I want to say Shalom.